All right, everybody says I'm live. It is August 10th, 12:43 p.m. Central Time here in Wisconsin. I'm going to wait a bit, see if anybody gets a notification. Um, Pretty sure there's a possibility that not many people will, simply because the title. If they do, awesome, because we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. And we're going to talk about some trolls, and we're going to do a history lesson. Kelly Kabuski in the house. Great to see you. Brother Michael Gale in the house. What's shaking bacon? I'm actually in a good mood myself here, even though I was going to take a nap because of my headache. California for Trump 2020. Awesome. Brother Rudy in the house. Sister DB in the house. She's lurking with her eyeballs. That's good to see. Sister Renee Vester. Hello, Justin. Great to see you. DM Damad. Long time no see. Love Pugs in the house. Great to see all y'all. We're going to have, if y'all want to stick around, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Actually, it's always fun to expose the hypocrisy from the Democratic-led states, etc., and the far left. Brother Chad's in the house. U.S. Army brat. Good afternoon, family. Great to see you. I hope everything's going well with you. Much love, sister. You know what you need to do, U.S. Army brat? You need to set up a PayPal for your goal. If that's still your goal, which I'm pretty sure it is, that you want to create a I hate to put the word halfway house, but for veterans that come home that are suffering from PTSD, put a PayPal link, create one to help you in your dream and your effort. So anyways, let me get rid of this avatar and bam. How are y'all doing? Luke, I am your father. I'm just kidding. They can all suck a big fat one when it comes to the mask. But with my heart situation, I have to have it when I go back and forth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be screen sharing Mayor Lightfoot. She reminds me of that creature on, shoot. What was that? My Precious, when it comes to the ring? Lord of the Rings. My Precious. My Precious. So, anyways, we have Sister Love Pugs in the house, Sister Rhonda R in the house, Sister Josephine in the house, Brother Chad in the house. Go back up. Even though I said everybody. Sister DM Damad, once again, great to see you. Long time no see. Brother Michael Gale. And let's scroll back up. Sister USA Army brat. Brother Chad in the house. Shaking bacon. Sister DB's in the house. Hey, hello everyone. Great to see you. Like I said, I like that. The eyeball, she's lurking, but I really like this. Oxnard, I don't know how to say it. How do they say that? California for Trump 2020. Oh, you got another brother right here. Awesome veteran, disabled veteran, lives in California, huge Trump supporter, loves our Heavenly Father, and Kelly Kabuski. We'll scroll down and see if more people are in. American Dream, what's shaking, bacon? Good to see you, brother. Well, if you want to know about the news, American Dream, sit back, kick back, have your little kratom, whatever, do what you got to do. And I'm going to go ahead and show the sheer hypocrisy. I'm going to screen share, and people want to come back and watch this in the archives. That'll be great. And here we go without further ado. And then I'm going to do like a little I'll pause a few times and talk about the hypocrisy. New Normatic, great to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Truth be told, please consider donating to Locked and Loaded 100%. Oh, I'm good. I'm good there, DM Demont. Hey, wake up. I'm going to be asleep before you go live. I struggled last night. I fell asleep when I was on your live stream with the phone in my hand. Maybe you should share this on your live stream tonight, because a lot of people that follow your live stream are probably still asleep. But I just saw the sheer hypocrisy. So I have 2 clips that I want to show. I'm going to break the second one down, and it's going to be fun. And then I'm going to talk about one troll, and I'm going to give this troll it's a new troll, which we love our trolls here. Like I said, we bring them out, we pull them out of the pen, we pet them. They're all greasy and dirty and stink, and we, roll them around, throw them up against the wall, and kick them around, and throw them back in their pen, feed them some glitter and some crayons and Tide Pods, etc. So we got a new troll, and I just have to do a history lesson. So please, if y'all can remind me. Yeah, that's what I'm about to talk about. Sister Wake Up. If you're not subscribed to Wake Up, please take time and look her up, because you can't drop the link unless you want to drop the link. If you have a wrench, which I can't tell if anybody has a wrench here, drop your link to your channel so people that are up late at night can enjoy the Wake Up channel. So without further ado, like I said, the new troll, we got I don't know if it's a he or she, and yeah, we'll talk about it here. And it's not because I want to troll bash. I just have to give a little history lesson. So I love Wake Up channel. Everybody does. We have lost power so much lately that I have been around. Oh, Sister DB, you're losing power all over. I heard Manhattan in New York lost a lot of power. They had a blackout. Coincidence? I think not. All right, here we go. Let's go share screen. Okay, here, everybody, if you're not subscribed to Wake Up, please click on her link and subscribe. And she usually starts her live streams every night between sometimes, my time, 10 Central, so it'd be 11 Eastern her time. So just it's a great live stream. Even though there's been some ups and downs, I think you got control back of your live stream, which I was glad to be on it last night. Like I said, I fell asleep with the phone in my hand. I woke up. Thank God I hit the speaker button, because you probably would have heard me snoring. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's see some, once again, as we all know, the sheer hypocrisy, which cracks me up. And the far left doesn't get it. They don't see it. They're zombies. Complete zombies. All right. Let me turn my phone on here and make sure that it's coming in okay. Let me turn the volume down. All right. Let's hit play. Now, this was a week or two ago when the mayor was talking about when Trump wanted the feds to come in and help with the violence, what was happening with the so-called peaceful protest and stuff in Chicago. And this was her little rant here. It was all fun and games until the protesters decided they wanted to come to her house. That was a week or so ago. But here we go.
President Trump has threatened to send in federal agents to various U.S. cities.
That's awful quiet. Can you all give me a 1 if you can hear it? I can't turn it up any louder.
To restore what he calls law and order, but the
Let me start it over again so you can hear what she's saying.
President Trump has threatened to send in federal agents.
Threatened to send in federal agents. That was a threat? No, it was called law and order. He was trying to help, when it comes to Chicago and the riots, murder rate, etc. But they want to flip it around and say he threatened to send in federal agents.
President Trump has threatened to send in federal agents to various U.S. cities to restore what he calls law and order. But the ACLU says sending in these federal agents without them being requested is a violation of state protections highlighted in the Constitution. Protesters took to Federal Plaza yesterday after learning President Trump plans to send as many as 150 federal agents to Chicago to help.
Ooh, 150 federal agents. No, he's not sending in the whole army.
Help control the city's deadly issue of gun violence.
If they try it, I'm going to use every tool.
Listen to this right here, everybody, which I know you've seen it. When the mayor talks, like I said, she looks like a frog or my precious from Lord of the Rings.
Violence.
If they try it, I'm going to use every tool at my disposal to stop them.
President Trump and his administration critical of Mayor Lightfoot, saying she's not properly addressing the issue. Backing President Trump is Police Union President John Catanzara, who sent this letter to the White House Saturday calling Mayor Lightfoot a complete failure, was either unwilling or unable to maintain law and order in Chicago. He asked for the feds to step in and assist Chicago police.
We've got an unhinged leader of the Fraternal Order of Police who is craven and trying to generate attention. We're not going to have people that don't know.
An unhinged leader. Basically, talking about Trump enforcing a totalitarian police state, whatever. And that's farthest from the truth. And you'll see the flip-flop on the next one.
Our streets, don't know our neighborhoods, and then are engaging in clearly unconstitutional conduct, operating at will in our city.
Mayor Lightfoot expressing her outrage on primetime cable last night and saying the police superintendent is not in favor of the feds coming in. If federal agents are deployed, it is critical that they coordinate with the Chicago Police Department and work alongside us to fight violent crime in Chicago. Monday, Mayor Lightfoot sent this letter to President Trump telling him there was no need to send in federal agents. She referenced this weekend's clashes with
protesters. You hear that? There's no need to send in federal agents.
In Portland.
Having these armed camouflage individuals with no insignia on, no name.
Oh, real quick, I want to go back to where she said no insignia. There's been a lot of videos that debunk that to people that believe that.
No name.
Crap. Most of these officers on their, on the other side, they're wearing patches with their badge number, etc. Even if it's not up here on the shoulder, they're placed. So that was debunked. But anyways, basically what she's saying, and the other commissioners, we do not want your help. We do not need your help. You do not belong in Chicago. They actually set up a hotline. If you see these feds, go ahead and call. Yada, yada, yada. Leave Chicago alone. We're a great city. It's peaceful protest. All right, when this is over, I'll show you, if you missed it, her so-called press conference today of what happened last night into the early mornings in Chicago. The hypocrisy runs deep with this frog.
No nameplates, grabbing people off the street. That's unconstitutional. So our democracy is at stake. And
we are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic. Just have to slide that in there.
Darn, if I'm going to let anybody, even if their name is Mr. President, bring those kind of troops to our city and try to take off our residents. That's not going to happen in Chicago.
Lightfoot is one of 6 mayors who signed off on another letter to the
Like she said, that's not going to happen in Chicago.
Attorney General and head of Homeland Security, calling for the withdrawal of these federal agents and the threat of sending them. The mayors of Atlanta, D.C., Seattle, and Portland say it's politically motivated since the cities being threatened are all run by Democrats.
All right, once again, she said it's politically motivated. Just remember that when I show the next clip.
Senators Durbin and Duckworth and 19 others are preparing to introduce legislation that would block the deployment of those unmarked federal agents to U.S. cities. From CPD headquarters, Courtney Guzman, WGN News.
All right, Courtney, get a new job because you're being lied to. All right, real quick, let's go right here. You all heard that where she said they will not let the feds in, etc. Well, I started the press conference today to where right about where you need to hear the hypocrisy of the mayor.
Doubling our efforts to support you.
What happened last night and early this morning, there was a massive riot in Chicago. There was a lot of looting, etc. But remember what she said before, a week earlier, or a week and a half. This was her press conference today. Can't remember exactly where it was, but I'm just going to hit play from here. And then I'll stop and pause and explain some of the hypocrisy. Not to all of you all that are wide awake, but some of the blind sheep that might look at this video in the future.
We're on the verge of recovering and getting back to work. And now this.
Oh, there he is. There he is. All right.
I want to give my sincere thanks to the men and women of our police department for their.
Okay, there's another hypocrisy right there. I want to give my sincere thanks to the men and women of the police department. I believe there's another article out there where she was in agreement of defunding the police. Wow, you flip-flopped in a week. So now you want to thank the police officers because if many of y'all don't know, a lot of the rioters and protesters came to her house where she actually lives. This, my precious, whatever you want to call, I don't know what that is, but the mayor. I don't know if she's a little dude or a little skinny female. I don't know, but I digress. But all about defunding the police, etc. But just watch and see the sheer hypocrisy.
Professionalism throughout these very difficult times, not just last night. To our residents, I want you to make sure that we are doing everything that we can to secure your homes and stores and to allow you to return to your daily.
Okay, she wants to do everything she can to protect the homes and stores of residents. Why didn't they do that before? Why hasn't she done this years ago? Parts of Chicago, the murder capital of the world, basically. And all of a sudden, there's a wake up. But you just saw the clip before this where she said Trump, a totalitarian government, no, basically leave us the hell alone. We've got this under control. There's no violence. It's peaceful protest. Well, guess what? It hit too close to home. And you thought she was bug-eyed before? Well, she's really bug-eyed now.
Activities safely and securely. And to our businesses, we will continue our efforts working with you and redoubling our efforts to support you in your efforts to reopen and recover.
You've never supported the citizens of Chicago, that's for sure. And you're absolutely right there, Brother Scott. She needs to be removed from office, along with many others.
And to those who engage in this criminal behavior, let's be clear. We are coming for you.
Oh, they're coming for them. They're coming for the rioters, the looters, etc. Now, because you know what happened last time when they had the major riot and they arrested a lot of the rioters and looters? They basically let them walk. But now they're coming for them.
We are already at work in finding you, and we intend to hold you accountable for your actions. I don't care. I do not care whatever justification was given for this. There is no justification for criminal behavior ever. You have no right to take and destroy the property of others. Our residents deserve to be safe.
Our residents deserve to be safe. Well, you know what? You crooked teeth, bug-eyed freak. You had plenty of time to do that, and you were offered help by the president. You told him no, yada, yada, yada. And then, like I said, it got too close to your lifestyle, your home, and you realize that the people of Chicago don't love you like you think. It's kind of funny how things turn around and bite you in the ass.
Businesses deserve to understand and enjoy safety and security of their property and in their employees. And our police officers deserve to be able to do their job without having to worry about shots being fired.
What? You were one that wanted to defund the police, but now let's go back just a second. When she's talking about law enforcement, she was all for defunding law enforcement.
To understand and enjoy safety and security of their property and in their employees. And our police officers deserve to be able to do their job without having to worry about shots being fired, projectiles being thrown, and being maced.
What on earth is she saying? This is the hypocrisy. Just like now, if you look at what's going on in Portland, the Portland mayor and the Seattle mayor, they're all backpedaling because they know it's an election time. And now they're realizing that the American people are fed up with these protesters, aka rioters. Now they're backpedaling. They're trying to act like they have a moral compass, when in fact they don't have a moral compass at all. But now she's favoring the police officers and saying that they don't but it's peaceful protesting. Before 3 weeks ago, when the rioters were throwing rocks at cops, bottles, throwing feces, throwing urine in their face, all that was all fine and good. But if you notice, you'll start seeing all these Democrats what do you want to call them, dominoes. They're starting to fall, and they're falling in the direction like she's talking, because they're realizing the American people, the silent majority, even the Democratic Party, are sick and tired of it, and they see what's happening. So this is her sheer hypocrisy, BS, bullcrap.
Is not anywhere near acceptable. And I call upon our state's attorney and our courts to make sure that these individuals who are arrested and those to come are held accountable. Put your best people on this. We have made the case. We have the video. We have the officer testimony. These people need to be held accountable. And
just like President Trump said, we'll bring in the feds, we'll help you out. We've got technology to where we can take photographs, we can go through social media, we can link people, we can make arrests, and we can open up some cold case files when it comes to murders, etc. in Chicago. It's just kind of funny how all of a sudden this Miss Frog or whatever, and I'm not saying that because of her race, she just looks like a frog to me with a hairdo. But the hypocrisy from the first video to this one. And when I get done with this one real quick, I'll jump back and play the first one for people that are just now jumping in. And then I'll jump off, see if AB wants to jump on up or anybody else. But I do want to address the troll and give him he or she, a little history lesson.
And not cycle through the system. And judges that are holding these cases, you need to step up and be responsible. We can't continue to allow this to happen. And as the superintendent said, for people to believe that there is...
This is a mayor that tells the police officers to stand down. Now all of a sudden it's like, hey, you talk about passing the buck off. She's passing the buck off to the officers and the judges. There's a lot of judges in Illinois and Chicago that would love to lock a lot of these people away for a long, long time. But Miss Gap in her teeth. Wow, I never even seen that. I ain't even gonna say it. Forgive me, Lord. But anyways, just reminded me of football season.
No accountability through our criminal justice system. No one wants to hold people.
Very well said there, Kelly Kabuski. Sounds like she wants everyone to step up but her. Exactly. She's passing the buck on to everybody.
In jail because they are poor. But people who engage in this kind of criminal activity, they need to be held accountable.
How come they weren't held accountable last time?
We can't do it alone. We need the prosecution.
Can't do it alone. Well, Trump offered help.
And we need the courts to step up and do their part as well. And that is certainly my hope and my expectation.
Oh, this is stupid.
Hey, you. Yes.
Oh,
you.
my
I need
God.
you to tell.
Look, it's a pedophile Satan right there. That is the ugliest man I've ever seen in my life. No offense, but you know that man's breath stinks. Chuck Schumer, get off of my freaking
one question
computer. Holy cow, that was worse than looking at her.
The gains that we have been able to make as a city through all these challenges, the pandemic,
yeah, she does look like Beetlejuice. I'll be damned. I didn't think of that. I've heard that, but yeah, she does. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Righteous uprising in the wake of the murder of George Floyd. The other things that we have done to demonstrate that Chicago is back and resilient.
What are you talking about? Chicago is back and resilient. What cloud is she on? What is she smoking?
We're able to do this because we stood together.
Stood together. Black on black crime in Chicago is unbelievable. The gang violence, etc. But you stood together. I've never seen the Crips and the Bloods stand together or whatever. They shoot each other. They don't stand, they fall. God rest their souls. I don't care what color they are, what creed, my heart breaks for them. But everything that's coming out of her mouth is garbage. All it is far left liberal ideology vomit.
Shoulder to shoulder, neighborhood to neighborhood, neighbor to neighbor. And we can't abandon that which has served us well over this most difficult time. But part of that means that we have to also step up in a time of challenge like this one and give no shelter to the criminals. You've heard me say this before. The people who are the shooters, as well as the people who are the looters. People in neighborhoods know who these folks are. This is your time to step up and demonstrate your allegiance.
In Chicago, snitches get stitches and end up in ditches because of the way you've run the government, the way you've run Illinois or your own town of Chicago, pardon me. So don't say that residents stand hand to hand, shoulder to shoulder when there's nothing but gun violence, even before all these protests. This is all fake. This is all political. This is garbage. She could give two shits about black on black crime and all these children that are shot and killed weekly by drive-by shootings in Chicago.
Allegiance and your loyalty to this city and report these people who are engaged in criminal activity. We cannot do this without you, and we need every single person with knowledge or information to step up. You can do that anonymously by calling the tip line. But we need people to step up. We are not going to let our city be taken over by criminals. And
it already has, you idiot. We're not going to let our city be taken over by criminals. Kids can't even ride their bikes in the street without the chance of getting shot. Women, men, everything are getting robbed, shot, and killed for no reason. Let me go back real quick. I'm just venting everybody and then shut up.
But we need people to step up. We are not going to let our city be taken over by criminals and vigilantes, no matter who they are, what they're doing. This is a time for us all to step up, and we will do just that. At this time, I'd invite.
Day late, dollar short, but they bring the police chief on, and actually, he does say some pretty. He gives some good information when he talks about the reason why he believes that the protesters and rioters, whatever, went bat shit crazy last night and this morning is because so many that were arrested for the first batch of riots basically just got a slap on the wrist or they were just let go. So, okay, after seeing this again, for if you haven't come in, I'm just going to play this 3-minute clip right here. And this is what was said, just a bit ago or last week or whatever, when Trump said, wait, that's me right there. Crap. Look at that. We made it on the suggested videos right here. That's pretty cool. No, that's history. Never mind. I think I screwed up. No, that's us. That's pretty cool. No, that's history. Never mind. Bear with me here. I think I screwed up. Yes, you did there, locked and loaded. Crap. Brother Josh in the house with Shake and Bacon. 37 in the house. Good to see that. I saw 40-something earlier. Let's go to history. But if y'all watch that, if you missed the first video that I played, which is only 2 minutes and something, the video that I just got done showing was from today, where pretty much she says, we've had it, this is not going to happen. I don't know what the hell is that. It must be something DB sent me. Deep house music, 24/7 stream best. Okay. Or AB, not DB. Sorry, DB, if you're still in there. What the hell's this?
Dear San Francisco.
Dear San Francisco.
NRA.
San Francisco. Dear.
That's a good one.
President Trump has.
Okay, this was a week and a half ago when Trump offered help with the feds to come in and help with the violence in Chicago. Now you just seen the Chicago mayor plead and all this stuff, saying they're going to put their foot down. This is blah 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 blah. But this is what she said. These far left liberals, these Democrats, they have what's called liberal amnesia. They don't even know. They're worse than Joe Biden. They don't even know what the hell they said 5 minutes ago. So here we go.
Has threatened to send in federal agents to various U.S. cities to restore what he calls law and order. But the ACLU says sending in these.
Here we go again. Listen, she says Trump threatens.
President Trump has threatened to send in federal agents to various U.S. cities to restore what he calls law and order. But the ACLU says sending in these federal agents without them being requested is a violation of state protections highlighted in the Constitution. Protesters took to Federal Plaza yesterday after learning President Trump plans to send as many as 150 federal agents to Chicago to help control the city's deadly issue of gun violence.
If they try it, I'm going to use every tool at my disposal to stop them.
President.
Oh, did you hear that? You're going to use every tool to stop violence and gun violence when Trump basically offered, we'll send 150 feds over there to help you.
President Trump and his administration critical of Mayor Lightfoot, saying she's not properly addressing the issue. Backing President Trump is police union president John Catanzara, who sent this letter to the White House Saturday calling Mayor Lightfoot a complete failure.
Yes, she is.
was either unwilling or unable to maintain law and order in Chicago. He asked for the feds to step in and assist Chicago police.
We've got an unhinged leader of the fraternal order.
Good to see you, Decipher. What is that bitch? Guns, Civil War. Shoot, it's bouncing up so fast. I'm looking at my phone here trying to keep up. I showed this video in the beginning, and then I showed a press conference where she was saying we need, she was praising law enforcement, etc., yada, yada, yada. Everybody's going to be held accountable. We need to stop gun violence. We need to be shoulder to shoulder, all that BS bullcrap that she never cared about. But this was her reaction to Trump, President Trump, saying that he was going to have 150 feds come in and help with cold cases and riots, etc. But guess what? Oh, and if this was an all-white panel right here, I'm sorry, people, that would be considered racist to the far left.
Order of police who is craven and trying to generate attention. We're not going to have people that don't know our streets, don't know our neighborhoods, and then are engaging in clearly.
We don't want people to come in that don't know our neighborhoods or don't know our streets. Well, apparently what's happening, no matter all the officers that do know the streets, know the neighborhoods, know the people, know the gang members, know the different gangs, they're not doing a very good job because they don't have the okay by you. There's a lot of stand down orders. That's why there is so much black on black crime, gang members killing gang members on a daily.
Unconstitutional conduct operating at will in our city.
Mayor Lightfoot expressing her outrage on primetime cable last night and saying the police superintendent is not in favor of the feds coming in. If federal agents are deployed, it is critical that they coordinate with the Chicago Police Department and work alongside us to fight violent crime in Chicago. Monday, Mayor Lightfoot sent this letter to President Trump telling him there was no need to send in federal agents.
Oh, no need, but you just made you had a press conference today talking about what happened last night and early this morning with all the riots and looting, etc. And you did a complete 180. Why can't these libtards just come out and say, hey, I was wrong, we were wrong, we need the help from the president, this and that. Gun violence has gone on for centuries here, or not centuries, decades here in Chicago. Enough is enough. Enough children have died at the hands of gang members, etc., from drive-by shootings and bullets that enter the house and take the life of a child, whether that child is playing in the room or laying in bed. No, none of that. It's ridiculous.
She referenced this weekend's clashes with protesters in Portland.
Having these armed camouflage individuals with no insignia on, no nameplates, grabbing people off the street, that's unconstitutional. So our democracy is its.
Well, they do have their badge numbers on their arms, certain sizes, whatever. But I think shooting people and carjacking people, kidnapping people and raping them, robbing them, etc. in Chicago, I think that's unconstitutional. And so they're dressed in camouflage. That's bad. But now she wants the help. So go figure. Beetlejuice, Frog, My Precious, whatever the hell you are. And to whoever said Beetlejuice, thanks for that.
Mistake. And I'll be darned if I'm going to let anybody, even if their name is Mr. President, bring those kind of troops to our city and try to take off our residents. That's not going to happen in Chicago.
Lightfoot is
you're backpedaling now from your press conference today, you liar.
6 mayors who signed off on another letter to the Attorney General and head of Homeland Security calling for the withdrawal of these federal agents and the threat of sending them. The mayors of Atlanta, D.C., Seattle, and Portland say it's politically motivated since the cities being threatened are all run by Democrats. U.S. Senators Durbin and Duckworth and 19 others are preparing to introduce legislation that would block the deployment of those unmarked federal agents to U.S. cities. From CPD head.
Well, Good luck with that. I bet you feel kind of stupid. Yeah, you're very attractive, but I bet you feel stupid now when you watch the mayor's press conference. So, without further ado, I am going to go on my phone and I want to read. Stop screen. Ooh, there I am. Y'all like the shirt, right? Plandemic. Plandemic. I'll wear that to Walmart tomorrow. All right, I'm going to jump over here and I'm going to read a couple comments from this new troll. This troll, I'm going to give you a little history lesson in just a few minutes. And like I said, we love our trolls here. Once again, we bring them out of their pens, occasionally. We pet them. They're all greasy, nasty. They stink. And we throw them against the wall. We kick them around like a soccer ball and, just have a good time with them. We love our trolls here. This is a new troll. And commented on 2 of my videos, or our videos here. But when we're done with the trolls, we put them back in the pen. We feed them their glitter, Play-Doh, Tide Pods, etc., and, some whiteout. And we just let them have full range. But let's go to, real quick, the George Floyd video that I did. Oh, shoot. The George Floyd body cam video. And Tanner Key had a good one. It says, where's the racism I get? Okay, let's go, and that's fine. Ligah. I don't even know how to say your name, but I'm going to make you YouTube famous there. I'm going to make you YouTube famous because that's what you want to be. You want to troll. Okay? And this is what I got. Locked and loaded 100%. So where is your outrage for this man being murdered on camera? Racist fuck, pardon my French. And my response was, hashtag his name, his or hers. Where is your outrage on all the black on black murders daily in Chicago, you racist fuck? He didn't respond back, he or she. So the last video I did, this was the breaking mass shooting in Washington, D.C., where 21 people were shot. 1 was killed. And I seen this person poke their ugly head again. Let's talk reparations, then make videos, white boy. And thanks to brother Fred Knotts coming in. I'm Native American, you freaking idiot, was my response. And Fred Knotts, you tell him, my native brother, which I thought was funny. But real quick, I typed in a whole bunch of stuff, all facts, to Elijah, whatever your name is, he or she, I can't tell, transgender, whatever, soy sipping, whatever. But you want to talk about racism? Once again, here we go. When you come back and watch this, because you've been trolling the channel, when it comes to racism, etc., and you call me white boy, Cherokee, Algonquin, Sioux, 1/4 Welsh, Irish. So I have a little bit of European blood in me, I guess. But, look at Obama. His mom was full-blooded European. His father was black, but he identified as full-blood, African-American. But the Blue Dog Democrats created the KKK. The Democratic Party fought against desegregation, means they fought against white kids and black kids going to school together. The Democratic Party fought against ending slavery. When it comes to reparations, I had nothing to do with slavery in the past, nor did anybody here on the panel have to. That was our ancestors or their ancestors. Look what happened to my ancestors there, Elijah. You want reparations? Cherokee, Algonquin, and Sioux. Have you ever heard of Trail of Tears, the Cherokee? What happened when the Europeans came over to the American Indians? the Native American Indians, genocide, and more. And then Welsh Irish, 1/4. If you ever heard of indentured servants, the Irish people had to come over along with the slaves on the boat and work alongside of the slaves for 10 years to pay off a debt for Ireland. So am I whining and crying on YouTube saying, I need reparations? Look what happened to my ancestors. No, because I don't blame people that are living in the present on what happened in the past. That's the biggest cop-out bunch of BS I ever heard in my life. And something else I was going to say, and I just freaking got sidetracked. But like I said, when it comes to reparations, but you want to talk about judging a book by its cover? Let's talk reparations then. Make videos, white boy. White boy. Well, technically, I'm Native American. So you got that wrong big time there. But there was something else I wanted to discuss with Liza there, which I don't care about the trolls. But you don't deserve reparations. Nobody does. You look like you're 18 or 19 years old and you think that you had something to do with slavery. You're able to go on YouTube. You're able to run your gator. You're able to do, look at NFL players, NBA players, etc. And you see stockbrokers that are African Americans that are worth millions. Look at Oprah Winfrey. That is worth like $2 billion or 1.9 something billion. Look at these rappers or whatever. You're no longer suppressed. Okay. So stop blaming and playing the victim card and the race card over everything. It's ridiculous. But you want to talk about reparations? Okay. Let's give you a handout because your great grandfather or grandmother worked in the cotton fields, and I'm exaggerating about the great part. Great. But why don't I get reparations? Cherokee, Algonquin, Sioux, man, I should get a whole bunch because, here's another one. If you want to talk about racism, 2 points, okay? You want to talk about slavery. Well, we all know that, paid attention in history class, that African American or Africans in Africa caught and kidnapped women, children, and men and sold them to the Europeans. So when it comes to slavery, it starts at the top. The ones that catch the Africans and sell them, okay? And if you're that passionate about slavery, go online and look up Arabic slave trade. What's going on right now in Africa right now in Arabic countries? You can go online and you can bid and buy African slaves. It's going on now worse than it ever was before. So if you're so passionate about your people in Africa, my people, then get your ass over to Africa and do something about it. Don't sit there and whine over here about reparations and poor me, blah, 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 blah. Poor you nothing. Get your ass up, get a plane. I'll buy you a ticket, fly over to Africa, and then freaking try to do something and stop the slave trading that's going on and the sex trafficking. And another one, a lot of people have heard before too. Guess what? Planned Parenthood. Guess how many children, African American children, were aborted last year? Over 600,000 African American children were aborted. They were yanked from the mother's womb, never had a chance at life. But you want to pull the race card and then you want to call me white boy. That kind of backfired in your face. And I know you're going to watch this. And that's a little history lesson from Locked and Loaded to you. And, if you want reparations, get out, get a job or sweep some floor, whatever. Ask mommy for a higher allowance because you seem like you're probably in your 20s, so you're still living with mommy and daddy. Anyways, enough about that. There's your fame, your 15 minutes of fame there, bub. All right. Hey, William, have fun at work. Anyways, I just had to rant. What's up, Brother William in the house? Cute little Susie. Did we keep the receipt? I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. My forefathers fought. Okay, that's another good one. My forefathers fought and died to end slavery. Do I need reparations for their deaths? Asking for a friend. Well said. You know, I've never heard it put in that context like that, brother. All right, AB, if you want to come up for a second. I don't know if you do. If you don't, that's fine. I'm going to be jumping off here. But I just had to show the hypocrisy of the mayor of Chicago and our new troll, Elijah, or whatever his name is. He or she, I can't tell. Can't tell anymore these days. Not bad-mouthing anybody, but I just can't tell with all the soy lattes going around. All right, I sent you the link. Angel Lawrence in the house. Cute little Susie. They did reparations once, 40 acres and a mule. I remember that. Yeah, you're right. They came back the next year. You know what? I forgot all about that. Very, very well said. They did reparations once, 40 acres and a mule. They came back the next year. The mule was tied to a tree and starving, and the 40 acres were covered with empty old English bottles, OE bottles. All right, what's shaking, Bacon?
I'm down here in the Doom shelter.
You down in the Doom shelter? I don't see
Yeah.
no drywall on the roof yet. You're slacking, man. I'm about to come there and put your drywall up.
Dude, I am a truck driver. I am no damn carpenter. Let's get that straight.
Well, you know,
I do my best. I've done some stuff in here, and I've done a lot. So, no, while you were ranting, I've been down here enjoying my friends.
That's pretty. Hold on. That's beautiful.
And make sure everybody sees this is an unloaded weapon.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You got to show it unloaded. Yeah.
No, I was
I love
cleaning her
that
up.
son.
Yeah,
Let me see her again.
One of my favorites.
She got a phone number because I'd like to give her a call. She's a
Yeah, there's one right there. Yonkers, New York. Call them.
Not to sound perverted, but when I see something like that, Yonkers does come to mind. Okay, that was pretty stupid, but funny. 1911.
Yeah, it's a beautiful gun. I enjoy shooting that one. One of my all-time favorites. Yeah, these people, they're getting Decipher 45. These people, somebody's calling them every day, and you know, some of these ass clown libtards, and they're giving them a script to read. It's play-by-play.
It is. You just see what happened with the Portland mayor and backpedaling too, etc. Hey, Justin, time for me to get ready for work so I don't have to beg for reparations. We love you, Sister Capricorn.
I'm fixing to get out here. I was waiting on a storm to pass. We've been having storms every day.
Well, as we know, though, Sister Capricorn is 59, is African American. And I love what she says here. Hey, Justin, time for me to get ready for work so I don't have to beg for reparations. Laugh out loud. Love it. Actually, I'm going to keep that up top there. That was great. So when I come down, you want me to put that drywall up for you?
Hey, man, that's fine. That's between you and the boss. Whatever she wants, because I don't do any of the
$80 an hour. $80 an hour.
What? Hey, look.
Or $100 a board.
That's between you and her, because I don't hire contractors anymore, because all this work that we've done around here that I've done, it'd like to cost a divorce multiple times on arguments. So, you know what? I've gotten smarter about that. I just go, whatever you want, you find somebody, and you get her done.
There you go. Brother William, man, I love this stream. I'm home. Unfortunately, I got to get back to work. Ship break is over. Glad you stopped by. And American Dream, I'm glad you popped into as well. Much love to everybody. Sister Capricorn, Sister DM Demod, Love Pugs, New Normatic, Sister Capricorn, Brother William, Brother Decipher jumping in, Sister Renee Vester, Sister DB. I had a lot in the house. Cheeseburger.
Decipher said he was going to put up a video, and I saw it today. I think it was Antifa coming to the wrong neighborhood and got their asses beat.
Yeah, and they're like, we don't have guns. We don't have guns. You talking about that one?
Yeah, I think. I didn't listen to the audio. I just watched it because I wasn't able to listen to it, but I seen him take an ass beating.
Oh, I didn't see that one. That must be a different one. But they were trying to go into a rural subdivision to find the police chief's house, and they were all armed. All the residents were armed. And then turned them right around. They're like holding their hands up. Oh, you're pointing guns at us. This is a peaceful protest. And like, get the F out of here. You don't belong here. And it was great. Sister Angel Lawrence in the house. Once again, cheeseburger.
No purple yet, AB? No, not today. That only happens late at night when we get the freak going on. Get the wig on.
No purple.
Now, I was going to embarrass my daughter today while she was getting on the school bus and walk out there in my wig.
Oh, my gosh. Don't do that. They would grow up to be almost 18 and despise you for it.
Oh, that's another topic. We started, I think, a school. They just put it up a while ago. I think it might have been Paulding County, Georgia. I'm not sure. It was on the news. I think it was the same school that I think the young girl, maybe high school, I don't know, took a picture in the hallways. Did you see that one, Justin?
Mm-mm.
She took a picture of the crowded hallways, no social distancing, and what do you say?
No mask?
Well, no mask, I think. I didn't catch that, but all of a sudden we're testing positive for the boogeyman. We got to shut it down and clean it. We've had no issues. This is tomorrow will be the second or first full week of school here. And the county I live in, they have done phenomenal about addressing all this.
Well, like I said, right here, pandemic. I'm going to video that when I go into Walmart.
Did you like my comment?
No, I didn't see it.
It said, now you hit me a heart back on it. I said, now, Mr. Locked and Loaded.
I better comply.
Yeah, I need you to comply.
I thought you meant just a second ago here or whatever.
No, I'm fixing to go in here and get ready. It looks like this rain's halted for a minute. I'm gonna go hook to my trailer and go get my medical supplies.
Real quick, we got rain here too all day. Sister Michelle, North Carolina, did you feel that earthquake?
Did I? No. No, they had reports.
I'm talking to Michelle.
Oh,
she's right here. I got it blown up. She's from North Carolina.
I think Lori Ann White, I'm not mistaken. We were on Dutch's thing, and she commented back and forth. She asked me, and I said no, but they had reports all the way down close to my area and even in Atlanta. But I was up that morning. It was Saturday morning, and I didn't. Maybe I'm not sensitive enough, but yeah, 5.1. Biggest one in 100 years. Got more things coming along with all this craziness, too.
Well, I want to show this real quick. People are asking, and some people, I got it off of eBay, but it took me a long time to find it. Actually, I ordered gray, and they got it wrong. But right here, I'll show.
I think if you look on the back of it, is BLM on the back of it, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure.
Yeah, it says Black Power, but you can't see it because it's written in black. Just kidding, everybody.
I know, I'm picking at him.
No, I'm going to show everybody. Now, this is eBay here. So, here's the shirt.
Signed by Dr. Fauci.
If you go on eBay, look up custom sportswear. And there's the pandemic unisex.
Hey man, that's actually cheap for a t-shirt.
Yeah, I know, free shipping too. But look at that, unisex. Are you kidding me? You got to be politically correct. But the people that told me, no, actually it was $20-some after taxes. But which it don't matter. It took me forever to find this. I typed in everything, but unisex, being politically correct. I ordered gray. They put me down as black, but I do like the black. So if you're interested, once again, you want one of the shirts, go on to eBay and look up custom slash.
Back up a little bit. Back up
sports
a little
rate.
bit. Back up off of it a little bit. Can't. Maybe it's showing it. If not, put it on one of your comments there where people want it. It's hard to tell. Get you a gas mask, put that shirt on, and go to the grocery store.
Yes, sir. Luke, I am your father. I'm safe now from the BS. Ridiculous. Phew. I don't even know where it went. All right, everybody. Much love. What do you got to say there, AB? Before I jump off?
Every day it's never ceases to amaze me. It's just all the bullshit coming in all the directions, and
It's crazy, isn't it? It's it's like I said. It's when it comes to the Democratic Party, the far left, the diehards. They have, like you said, when it comes to liberal amnesia, Democratic amnesia. Look at Joe Biden. All those creepy stories you talked about, little kids in the swimming pool rubbing his legs with the golden hair.
Speaking of which, Dan Bonagino, I think's his name, he posted something out, and he's got really good sources saying that Biden is deteriorating really fast. And
of course they're going to do that.
They've got to make their pick, and I don't know.
Was it you that told me that about the pick that he was so close?
I may have been. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be the short-haired black lady. I can't remember her name, or Susan Rice. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean,
right.
To me, it doesn't. There's just no chance in hell. There's too many people I know that's going to vote the opposite way. It's just, I don't know.
I just want to say thank you real quick to DM Damod. Here is the T-shirt, the link to the T-shirt. So if you all want this T-shirt that I'm wearing, click on this. And if you see this in the archives, click on the link, and bada boom, bada bing, you'll get it. But from what I heard is, thank you again, DM Damod. I heard that Biden was so close to picking extremely close to picking his VI or his vice president, that he can practically sniff her from how far she is. I said it wrong. Was it you that told me that?
No, I don't know. It probably was me. Some kind of off character, off color stuff that we talk on the side. So close to sniff it.
So close he can sniff her or something like that. I thought it was funny.
Poor guy. I actually feel sorry. I feel sorry for the guy. They're using him as a puppet. He don't even know what damn town he's in, what day it is. P-landemic. Uh-oh, did you freeze up? Looks like they got us. Said the wrong thing. Oh, Lord. Wow. Well, hey, I'll carry it on for a second, Justin, until you get back. Just watching the rain. I got to go to work in the rain. Come on, Justin. Where you at? Ping back in. Space calling space. Come in, Justin. You got a copy over? Where you at? Very interesting. Is it just froze on my end, or does anybody else see it froze? Yeah, he's froze. Don't know if I'm froze. I got booted. He got booted for the shirt. They got you. Hey, everybody. Stay locked and loaded. All the military people, police, fire, rescue, ex-military, thank you. Y'all have a great day. I'll do it for Justin. Stay locked and loaded. Ta-ta.